how do you choose between different types of plugins for tasks like EQ, compression, and reverb? Um, are there any particular brands or models you prefer? Which is basically kind of what we were just discussing.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like I said before. Like if I pull up a piano and I hear the way the attack of the notes sound, and let's say I want to change that with compression, it'll usually pop into my head like, okay, what's gonna get me there? Is it gonna be like a slow Neve style compressor? Is it gonna be something fast and like what they call hard knee, very punchy like an API compressor?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll hear in my head what I want to change, and then that'll kind of give me this list in my head of like, okay, what plugins do that and which ones don't, so I can kind of separate. Like, okay, well, I think this one will do the job. Let me choose that and mess with it.
Mm.
So it's basically just on off of the source material. So like, I don't have a piano compressor that I use every time on every piano.
Mm.
There's no such thing to me because one piano will be thin and bright and really hard and punchy,
Mm.
and it'll need this plugin, and another piano will be warm and dark and soft, and there's no attack and no clarity, so it needs a lot of work with a whole different plugin or
Right.
multiple plugins, you know.
Right.
And that's the way all sounds are. It's like they're not. I like people ask me, "Hey, what's your vocal chain?" Well, yesterday it was these 5 plugins.
Exactly. Yesterday.
Today it's these 3,
Yeah.
and tomorrow I'm mixing this guy with a weird scratchy voice, and it's going to be these 12 plugins.
Right.
You know.
Right. That's
So-
the crazy part about it too. Is like it's just like, and that, I think that's what it comes down to too with this kind of talk and like getting like nitty gritty with all the plugins. It's like it's just never gonna be the same setup.
No,
ever.
I mean I know guys that they will force their vocal chain on every single vocal, and it'll work for them, and they swear by it. It just doesn't work for me. I've never thought that way. Every time they have a kick drum, they're using the same plugins on it. I might try the same plugins on every kick drum, but as soon as it doesn't do exactly what I want it to do, I'm switching stuff
Yeah,
out.
you're looking
know?
for the next
So
thing.
I have my go-to stuff,
Mm-hmm.
for kick and snare and bass, but the moment it doesn't work because it's a different bass than what typically works with that chain,
Mm.
I'm changing it out. No hesitating. Just okay. Well, that's kind of working, but let's save this. Let's duplicate. Try the whole thing over with different plugins. And it's like what do my buddies use? Like, let me try what they're doing. Like, what is Eric? What is Dave Pensato? What
Yeah.
is my buddy Omar? What does he put on bass? I might even call them. Like,
Yeah.
get some other friendly advice.
Yeah. That's cool.
Um,
That's cool calling the guys too on the boys. Call the
Yeah.
boys up, see what you got. Like, what are you guys using?
yeah. Sometimes you slide them a file. Be like, is that bass too boomy? What do you think?
What are you thinking, boys? How be feeling about it?
Right.
That's so sick, dude. Having that community too is cool. I like that too.
Yeah.
Love having that.